It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear words of rumors and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory and our praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKadosh. I give double honor to the apostle, great millstone, teacher, world well. Peace and salutations to the whole for let's scattered abroad. This brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon kept coming at you another quick lesson about, obviously the scripture you see right here, because I'm bring this picture up. It says, nothing can tell us what will happen next. Scientists struggle to monitor Tonga volcano after massive eruption. Now, this volcano, as we know, it caused a very massive, earthquake, a very massive explosion. There was earthquakes all over, causing tsunamis and stuff, And these are clear signs that show you that, we're in the end times looking for them prophecies, And I'm going to go back and read it. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. What's going on right now with the U.S., all right? The U.S. and Russia, they're going back and forth, and they trying to make treaties now where they're like, you know what? Oh, we're going to end this war. It ain't going to be no nuclear war. They all agreeing to it. But when they say peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape, But then it says, but the end is not yet. All right. So the world ain't finna end in a week, 2 weeks. It's still more prophecy that must come to pass. There's still a lot of things that must happen. All right. Then it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. Feel like you. Now, nation shall rise against nation, and the kingdom against kingdom. All right. That's all coming to pass. And these governments, these kingdoms right now, they're already going against each other. They're already arguing, talking about, hey, you come over here, we gonna do this to y'all. Y'all come over here, we gonna do this. Hey, stop going over here because we gonna do this if y'all do that. Like it's all slowly but surely rising. All right. And the scriptures talk about every single thing that's happening right now in the earth. All right. It says, there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Now, there's been earthquakes in diverse places already. Earthquakes in diverse places. Look, the bomb also, the volcano, after the volcano, it sent earthquakes all around, earthquakes and tsunamis. The world was just, tripping after that, and then there shall be famines and pestilences, You people, do y'all know what a famine is? A famine and pestilence is like, famine, for one, there's like a famine for food. Like there's no food when there's a famine, When there's no food out here, people are going to be going crazy. Now, we didn't reach that point yet, There's famines in some places, where they don't really have as much food. But even in America now, there's about to be a major famine. All right, people still think that they have food and, all this other stuff. Little do you realize the food that you're supposed to have in the future is what you eating now. All right. You eating all this food now and doing all this extra spending and extra buying, you're not going to have no food when you really need it, But that's all according to YAHAWASHI, If the Lord if it wasn't set up for you to have that food in that day, it's not for you. But in verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. If you're watching around, you're constantly you're looking at what's going on in the news and, what's happening with the 5G and everything, you'll know that this is all the beginning of sorrows. All right. This is all the beginning of sorrows. And for a lot of people who don't really understand that, and people who are bugging out now because of little stuff, you have to realize this is a fight. All right. The Lord is literally setting this fight up for his elect men to prevail. All right. And these are just the beginning of sorrows. If you bugging out now, you're not gonna really make it when them real troubles come. When it's actually serious out here. When one move is either life or death. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give our glory and our praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKadosh. Peace and salutations to the whole for let's gather abroad. Until next time, Shalom.